Oh my stars. Oh. Oh my stars.
This the one instrumental.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Another episode of Influenced Opinions. Tonight, I got a very, very, very special guest that graced me with his presence. This young man, he's from Sudan, and it's just a miracle on how we met and how we were able to make this happen. But basically, this episode is going to be about immigration. We're going to speak on the American dream when he first came into the United States versus the American dream now, especially with the new presidency. So without further ado, I'd just like to introduce my guest. Go ahead and speak to the fans. Let them know who you are.
What's up, guys? First of all, thank you for having me here. And I'm really appreciative for your efforts and for your nice ideas. You always reflective person, and I like that. And my name is Abdelmanen Maki. That's my full name, but I go by Maki. Yeah, and I came here in 2012. That was 5 years ago, and the place where we met, that was the first place I lived in since I
came
and then
that was in Virginia.
Yeah, in Virginia, and that where we met, and for the first time, and now we became homies.
Right,
yeah,
very close,
very close.
Right?
Yeah.
So I guess basically one of the biggest questions that I would have for you is that when you first came here, what was your dream like? Because a lot of times when people come, especially when they're from other ethnicities or other cultures, they a lot of times people have a reason for why they come to the United States. And, I just wanted to hear it from a person of diversity to let me know what was their reason. So what would be your actual reason for when you came to the U.S.? Is it for opportunity or,
Well, first of all, people come to the U.S. for different reasons. But the main reason that people come to the U.S. is that people look for better life and better opportunities just for themselves and for their people back home. And as you know, the situation in a lot of places in the world is just mess.
Oh, no question.
If you look the Middle East or whatever, it's just a mess. So people just come to the U.S. just to support the people who live there in that messy situation.
Right.
So to me, it's kind of different, but at the end of the day, I'm an immigrant. So I used to work as a reporter for Voice of America, and that's an American TV and radio station.
Okay.
So I used to work as a reporter in Sudan.
Okay.
That was from 2011
to
2012.
2000, right before you came to the United States,
to the U.S.
Okay.
And then that was a year, and then after that, I got a chance. I got a chance to come to the U.S.
Okay.
That was an offer to come and to work as a radio broadcaster here.
Okay.
It's an urban station to the Middle East and North Africa.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got that chance, and I feel like I'm lucky, you know.
Right,
I'm lucky
right.
to have that opportunity, because a lot of people come here and then start from the scratch.
Right.
Right.
Right. And have to start over.
When they
build
come here, they have to look for
opportunities,
jobs and everything. And even when you come here for the first time, no one will offer you like a house or a car or whatever. You have to do that by yourself. You have to work from the beginning to buy, to rent a house and to buy a car, and then, to just get yourself fit in the society.
No question.
But for me, I was just lucky, because when I came here, everything was just,
it worked out just
work
right.
out. Yeah.
Okay.
When I came, my company just sponsored me to have the green card, and then everything just went smoothly.
Oh, but that's excellent, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that come into the U.S. and their experience is not like that, you know?
Sure.
And so all I can say is that was actually a blessing to be able to come onto foreign soil, you know, and I guess it seemed like you were welcome with open arms. Could you say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. So I know a lot of people, my friends who came to the US in the past, and they went through a lot of hardship.
Right.
They had to like build everything from the scratch.
Wow.
And that wasn't easy for them.
Oh, I can believe it.
That wasn't easy for them. To me, I came here like, and I know nothing.
Right.
No English.
No English.
No any knowledge about the culture itself.
Yeah, right. So you're just clueless
exactly.
You just know
I like that word. Yeah, I was just clueless.
Well, not to put you down, you know what I mean. But that's another thing that I'm intrigued by too, because for you to say that you came here not knowing English, and you've been here since 2012,
5 years,
and the way how you're communicating with me, it seems as if you've been here longer. You know, to me, listening to you, how you pronunciate your words, everything sounds very crisp. Now, I don't know how you feel.
You know, that one of the things that I like it about you, because you're always supportive. You always cooperative, and from the first time I met you, you always like encouraged me. Hey, Maki, you are just good, and
right.
You know that what like told me a lot about you, because you are just a nice person. As I said, you're always reflective, and you always try to embrace people and to think about things about life. You are always deep and and
but I'm the same too, because I like to have fun. So, you know, that's why you're here at this setting now, because, you know, I wanted you to feel comfortable. I wanted you to understand what this subject was about, because this is a very deep and big subject, you know, especially like how we were stating, with a lot of the different things that are going on within the U.S., with a lot of immigrants, you know, a lot of people are having issues as far as, you know, matter of fact, in your homeland, a lot of people at one point in time, they were trying to travel, and then we had this ban where some people couldn't get back into the U.S., you know, and so it's like, you know, I've always embraced learning about other cultures, because I wouldn't know what that would feel like, you know, and I would hope that you never had to go through anything like that. You didn't You didn't happen to travel home at that time when that was going on, did you?
Well, so I was planning to go back
Wow.
to see my mom.
Wow.
I haven't seen her for almost 3 years.
Wow. Yeah.
So before a month before that executive order,
Wow.
I was planning to go to see her, but because of that
You decided.
decision,
Right.
I decided not to go.
Wow.
And even she told me, just Maki, just to stay there
Right.
till everything just get clear.
Right.
Because if it wasn't guaranteed that if I went back, I could be able to
Get back into
get
the
back
country.
into the country.
Wow.
And so that's why I just canceled my trip, and I canceled my ticket, and hopefully
You get a chance to make.
yeah, I will get a chance just to go and see her because I miss her.
Wow.
And and I know a lot of Sudanese friends, not only Sudanese, but people from Egypt, people from Iran, people from a lot of places.
Right.
And but especially Sudanese people were a lot of them
Wow.
who work here as doctors and engineers, teachers. They were stranded
Wow.
around the globe. They were in Germany trying to get here. They were in Turkey.
Uh-huh.
There a lot of places. They were just in the airports
Right.
for more than 2 days, sometimes a week.
Wow.
And some people were here at airports. They didn't
They
get a
couldn't
chance
clear.
just to
They couldn't get back in.
exactly. So and that was just a lot of mess.
Oh
and,
no, I can understand. Well, I
yeah.
can't really understand it,
Mm,
and that's why I say, that's why I thought that this would be very touching, for people to hear this story, because a lot of times, especially as United States citizens, we may take certain things for granted, and I just couldn't imagine. I just want to go home to see my mom, and somebody telling me, or not, they're telling me. I had to make that decision that no, it might not be best for me to go home because I may not be able to come back to where I actually reside at now. That's a deep thing,
Yeah. So, but the good thing is that I'm always, and I will always be grateful to a lot of people here in the U.S. who stood up
Right.
and fight for us.
Right.
And fought for us. And so a lot of volunteers, lawyers and activists from around the
globe,
around the country. They came to the airports and volunteered to help people over there, and that was really helpful,
right?
Because a lot of people were able to get into the country because of them.
Wow.
And none of that would happen if they didn't
have that support.
Yeah, have that support. So that was very helpful, and we always be grateful to that support.
Wow.
So despite the fact that the travel ban had a lot of bad impact and influence, but at the same time, it showed us how people love us at the same time.
Right.
At the end of the day,
you can turn that negative situation into a positive situation.
Something positive.
Right.
So that's really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the bright side of that dilemma.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's a good way to look at it, because I don't know how I would feel. I don't know how anyone else could feel in that situation, to know that you're a part of this place and then to kind of be told, oh no, you're not allowed back in. That's kind of, it's one of those things that a lot of people should really think about, because a lot of times we take a lot of things for granted.
Sure.
But,
and the thing is that, to me, now, the U.S. is my home. It feels home to me because I've been living here for 5 years.
Right.
And I live here, work here, and I build my friendship circle here. So even I went back home. To me, it feels like
Totally different.
totally different,
Right.
Because
You feel like you're a part of here.
yeah,
Right.
I'm part of this country,
Right.
You know,
Right.
so just to feel to have that feeling, and then to travel back and someone
Telling you no.
telling you no, you are not
Wow.
part of this country. That's really
Yeah.
really sad.
Right.
It's really sad.
No,
So,
it is.
but
It is.
yeah, and we here for good reason. We are not here for making problems or troubles. We here for education, for work. We're here for good causes and reasons, as I said.
Right.
And now I go to school and I
Right.
work, and I volunteer in the society. So
You're part of this.
I'm
yeah.
part of this country.
Right.
I'm part of this society. So and it always feels sad when someone tells you that you are not part of this country. This is, as I said, really sad. And hopefully,
Maybe things can kind of change
Exactly.
for the better.
for the better.
You know, that's all
I
we can
have
hope
hope.
for.
I have hope. Yeah,
Right.
I'm always hopeful.
No
Yeah.
question. You
Yeah.
gotta be like that. You know, you gotta keep your faith. You have to have hope, because if not, then you know, like how you say, being a part of this country now, you don't want to see everything just
Sure.
collapse. You know, and I think that's good for people to hear that, because I think a lot of people misconstrue immigrants when they come here. They think that, like how you say, they think that they're here to cause trouble, turmoil, to have make crime, you know, and that's in any culture, you know. Even within the United States culture, we can have crime, we can have all types of murder and mayhem, you know. So just because a person is coming here for opportunity, you shouldn't just necessarily judge them because they're different. Get to know that person, get to understand them. You'll definitely learn a lot from them.
It's all about understanding. We need to engage. At the end of the day, to engage in real conversations, because at the end of the day, we are human beings. Before being different in our backgrounds or religions or cultures or whatever
Right.
differences that we have.
Right.
If we can sit together and talk,
Right.
we will have the chance to know each other better.
Right.
And I remember the first time we met,
Right.
and we were kind of strangers.
Right. Right.
I just passed by, hey Malik,
Uh-huh.
and that's your
That's something that you can add.
yeah. So just for those who don't know this name, yeah, his name is Malik. So I call him Malik, and Malik in Arabic means a king, and he's a king. He's a real king.
I thank you for that. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
and you remember when we appointed you as a mayor?
Oh, the mayor. Yeah, the community.
The
Yes.
community, yeah.
Mhm.
And you deserve that, because you
Bring
were
the people
always
together.
trying to embrace people and to get people together.
Right.
You were sort of a unifying factor.
Okay.
People. You
Hey,
always-
I can appreciate that.
I mean, that's
I'm-
just true.
Yeah,
no?
thank you. I
that's-
really
that's-
appreciate
that's,
it.
That's really true.
Mm-hmm.
And you were, and it's still that. And after like more than 5 or 6 months, you moved from the place we used to live in,
Right.
and you're still the same person, the positive person, the reflective person, and
Still
that
keep
we
contact.
exactly.
Uh-huh.
So that's really cool. So and because of people like you, now I always like love this country and always stay grateful.
Hey, I can't do nothing but respect that. And to me, it floors me to hear you say that because I can't take that lightly. You know, it's very, very, very touching to hear someone say that and to, you know, it kind of feels like, wow, you put me on this high pedestal, but I'm just a normal guy.
No, that's your normal position.
Right.
The position that you deserve it. Because you always like that. You're always nice. You're always calm. You're always in good vibe and everything. So that's
right.
That's something to be appreciated, and you should be proud of yourself.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, I can't do nothing but smile because of that, and you know, I just thank you so much for the compliments. You know, I definitely do. It's funny because while you were just talking, you were speaking about religion. Mm-hmm. You know, that's another big thing. And we're not going to go deep into religion, but I know a lot of times we look at the differences between immigrants and especially within the U.S. We've had certain things within the U.S. where Islam has came into the picture. And I know you're Muslim. And that's another big thing where a lot of people who aren't informed, they think that, Muslims, they're all bad. Muslims did this, you know, Islam, it's a bad religion. And that's where the influenced opinions come in at, you know, because you're not telling people that you need to be Muslim or Christian, or I'm not going to tell them that. But this is your opinion on what Islam is about. And this is your opinion on how immigration has been for you. But based on that, as far as the religion factor, how would you say it's been within the United States being Muslim? How have you been accepted? How does it compare to being at home in Sudan compared to being here in the U.S. as a Muslim?
Well, first of all, Islam is just like any other religion.
Okay.
Judaism or
Christianity
or Buddhism. Or
okay.
Or any other religion. But the thing is that even the fact that Islam in the U.S. is not new.
Right. It's not.
Islam in the U.S. is just all.
Right.
From the first mosque, I read that the other day. The first mosque was built in New York.
Okay.
That was back in the
take your time.
More than like 100 years ago.
Wow.
So that was
right. So it's been here.
Yeah, it's been here.
Right.
And even the Constitution of the U.S.
Okay.
mentioned Islam as one of the religions that here in the country.
Wow.
So Islam was very old in the U.S. It's not something new.
Right.
But you know, there's like a lot of people try to perceive Islam as a bad religion or religion of terrorism or that kind of stuff.
Right.
But that's not the truth.
Okay.
You know, Islam or Muslims themselves, as many people, they have bad people and good people.
Okay.
So you cannot just label like more than 1.6 billion people, Muslim in the world, they are bad because of few of them that they do bad things.
Right.
You know, those who do bad things, they don't represent Islam at all.
Okay.
They are just evil people.
Okay.
We shouldn't perceive them as Muslims. I just want to say that Islam itself means, the literal meaning of Islam means peace.
Okay.
And the way we greet people in Islam, we say, peace be upon you.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam.
So it's all about peace.
Okay.
It's all about respect. It's all about engaging with people in a positive conversation about how we can make this a world a better place.
Right.
We can all live in, despite
Peace.
our
Differences.
peacefully,
Right.
despite our differences.
Right.
No matter you Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, Jewish, we at the end of the day we are all human beings.
There you go.
So we have to look at that. We are human. We are human beings before being
any other thing.
Other thing. So
Right.
we have to look at that. Yeah.
Okay.
So here in the U.S. now, it's just things are changing,
Right.
and American people now just getting more aware and cognizant about Islam
Right.
than ever before.
Okay.
If someone asks you, and that will not happen a lot, but
Right.
if someone asks you about Islam, about your religion, you said I'm Muslim, he or she will not be surprised, because a lot of Muslims
Are here now.
even American Muslims,
Right.
we have a lot of celebrities here
Okay.
who are Muslims,
Okay.
like Ibtihaj Muhammad,
Right.
like Akon.
Right. You had Muhammad Ali.
You had Muhammad Ali, you had a lot of people.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Mike Tyson. So that's
Right.
just cool.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
and Islam is a cool religion.
Right.
Not bad. Yeah.
Right,
So,
right.
Yeah. And so that being said, I feel like more accepted
Okay.
than ever before
Okay. Well,
here
that's
in
a
the
good
US. So that's a good thing.
thing. Oh, no
I
question.
think. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like I said earlier, we got to touch on how it was when you first came here, and we also talked about how things have changed, definitely with the new presidency. The one thing that we both can leave the people with and leave knowing is that at the end of the day, a lot of negatives may come up, but we have to turn those negatives into positive.
So true.
And we just look at it as positive thinking. But, our time is kind of short. We got a chance to let the people know a little bit of what you were thinking, a little bit of your influenced opinion. But I know the respect that we both have for one another. I know you'll definitely be a guest again on my show.
Oh, that's my pleasure. That's my pleasure. I'm always ready whenever you.
Don't say invite.
Yeah.
Don't say invite, because you don't need no invite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and thank you for having me. And I really like the idea of the show itself, because this is how people communicate and engage with each other in positive conversations.
Feedback,
and that's how we make change.
Oh, no question.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's how we make change. And thank you so much for doing this.
It was all my
Yeah.
pleasure. It was all my pleasure. I just thank you so much, brother.
Thank
Once
you
again.
Thank you.
I'm rolling and blowing, fuck it, I'ma go for
I used to cop in the valley, they lob in the alley. I'm on my Vince Carter shit. Trapping in colleges, me and my partners was balling. You wasn't a part of it. My money be talking about money, your money be lying and arguing. My money can buy you a startup kit, since y'all niggas always wanna start some shit.